Hello guys, welcome back to Dragon Ball 2.0 and today we are going to be updating our Raking for Thomas Event Season 4. Alright, so this is going to be my updated Raking. You can have your thoughts on this season down in the comment section. So yeah, and But anyways, let's get started then, shall we? Okay, let's start with this episode when we get introduced to Duke, Stewart, and Porkin on the Minnesota Railway, and also part 2 where they finally found Duke. Now, basically in my top S tier here because they're one of my favorites, but only one problem. Doug requests to Thomas and his story should be happy ending, but he doesn't tell him a whole story. Like, does anybody else find that problem? Oh well, but anyways. When Duke saves Falcon and aka Sir Handle, just in case you guys don't know, basically I'm going to be putting in the A here. It's not in my S tier favorites, but it is still a good episode to watch, so putting in the A. It's no fun to do it, you can't win. Definitely in the A here. Scarlet we episode. And I think should be either in the A or yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in the A here. Good job for Scarlet though for getting his passengers there. Alright. I think is next. Okay. When Sir Handel doesn't want to even do work. Episode. Basically I'm gonna put it in the S tier. And Peter Salmon and the Freshman Lady. Also another really good episode, so I'm gonna put it in my S tier favorites here. Let's see here. And also that did happen to the Reverend Audrey while he's working at the Tarleton Railway. And where is Peter Sam Gnosis Funnel? I would say EA here because it has good crash segments. Tunnels should be tunnels and not rabbit holes. This is where Duncan was introduced. Basically, he's trying to walk him well in a tunnel, but he got himself stuck. And he does this again. Not in a tunnel, no, but Rusty has to rescue him. So good on you for now. Where Peterson finally got his diesel projector funnel. That is would I put in the A here or the B session? Okay, I just gotta put in the B session here. Where George and Sir Handel like race each other, sharing insult. Well, I think that's real accurate to real life because drivers know these days about road raging, of course. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? If you drive a car, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. But anyways, moving on. Where Duncan protests on the viaduct, saying he has no polish or no everything. So, yeah, going to be here. Where Scardo we teach Duncan about Linnaeus though. Okay, that's cool. Uh, yeah. Basically, they changed. Rusty 2 Rescue is basically a non-laundry story, so I'm putting in the A section though. Now we finally on to the standard gauge stuff now. Um, this is where like Stephanie finally meets Thomas for the first time. No, I would say be here, and Stephanie helps out in Thomas's branch line, and one of the rugby ball players, their ball was one on the trucks. So yeah. And then when Class 40, aka Border, was stuck because of the Border's hat was getting into the diesel ejector pipe, and then Stephanie and Doug has to take the train instead. So yeah, um, Emily and the elephant, finally they got about 3 seasons to just to get to the adapted this story. Yeah, I would say B. No. Toe standby S tier because I like to see where Swervy just pulls apart. No. Bullseyes. Definitely A here. Um yeah. Basically basically this episode is not a really good episode. I think it was like a special edit or something. And then Tom's class statement is really good. Paint spots and queens. Another really good episode. Now we got to the free Christopher Andre stuff. Fish. Um yeah, I would say A here. And then Bo Strode. And I go trust just ask Posey, please, can we just get rid of him? like there was no drugs, never actually make a deal with angels or something. Where Percy done a favor of accidentally crush Thomas Tipper's bike, and now finally he's got a new van. Okay, weird episodes to end in season 4, but again, I would make Ponce and Queens at the end of season 4, but that is just me, again. But anyways, that is Awaken of season 4. Right. This is just my updated thoughts. So yeah, you guys had your own thoughts down in the conversation, how you would rate them. But yeah, but anyways, I will see you guys soon. This is Drunk Boy to Beno, sign out.